As you can see by the ground around the hammock, it rained again last night. But it's nice. The hammock setup, like I say, works good. Keeps it dry, easy to pack away. We'll talk more about that later. Do a review on the hammock and talk big. A lot of the groups you see in Poland are usually a father and a couple children, maybe his son and a few of his friends, taking out, learning how to do the bike tours. Okay, both the EuroVelo 10 and the 13 cross this area. Do a little bit of different stuff, but basically they're both here. The EuroVelo route's going across here. That's why it's kind of a popular area to ride. The EuroVelos go through, plenty of hiking trails, plenty of that. It's your resort type place, hotels and small businesses and stuff. Of course, along these areas they have somewhat proper campgrounds and stuff. Really, most of the time, don't see many bikers in there, but you do at times. Funny thing here is the access to the beach side is pretty much been blocked off. You come up and you find these big hotels, these big things, but getting to the beach itself without going through their property, they've got most of the side ones blocked off. Typical tourist area. As I kind of said, these hotels are the ones that have got little crossroads that go to the beach. Of course, there's no camping, no bikes, no this, no that on the beach allowed. But as you see, we'll walk up here. It's a windy, cold day, so the beach itself is not going to be the greatest. Not going to be a huge amount of people there. Heavy windstorms are coming through right now. But just to have taken a walk to the ocean. We're walking down to the beach right now, just to see what it looks like. Looks like a nice sand beach, this and that. So I can imagine when it's sunny, hot weekends, by the looks of the little stuff here and over there, it's quite crowded. It is, looks like a nice little beach, but today of course is stormy, so you're not going to see many people here. Okay, as you see, you get the herds of buffalo. All coming around in big groups. As you see here, crossing the road, there is no crosswalk to get to the other side. There's a little ditch there, so you have to get off the bike and walk across. It's not a good area, and they kind of drive like maniacs. Typical resort area, same like in Asia and everywhere else along the beach sides. Small shops, different things. The difference here is, compared to places like America and stuff like that, you still have the cheaper grocery stores tucked in between. It's just, you got to figure out where they are and go to them. But you see a lot of the locals walking back with the orange Via Dronka bag, so there must be a Via Dronkas nearby where everybody shops. But as you see, the pizza places, the burger places, right, typical, always working carefully. And you know, all the toy shops and everything else to sell stuff. I think I'm happy that I've come through this area now when it's colder and rainy. You get a lot less traffic, still a lot of traffic, a lot of groups, as you can see just past the Red Bull group. All got the same little Red Bull cars and stuff, but huge groups you see here. So I can't imagine what it's going to be like on the weekend when it's hot and sunny. All right, I already know the question from Mark and a few other people and this and that. Can you find wild camping in areas like this where there's nothing but campgrounds and everything else like this. Okay, as you see over on this side, whoops, sorry. They have what's going on is workout areas and this and that. But on the other side of it, there's a little bit more hill going to the beach. If you sneak yourself in there at nighttime and you get up in the morning early, of course in summertime that sucks because it's 10 o'clock sunset and 4 o'clock in the morning sunrise. But usually you won't find anybody getting you at sunrise, not until about 7 or 8 o'clock. Maybe some dog walkers coming by. But if you pick the farthest point between city and resort, yeah, you can find places. Okay, this is a parking lot along the way. You see one guy set up long-term camping there. Some others over there, they're set up camping and such. Over there, there's a lean-to, and just beyond there, you could camp. So it's a free parking spot. So yeah, there is camping. Some nicer than others. In the more civilized parts of the trails, you'll see toilets. You'll see this. But you'll also see turnoffs to the city and food. But also you're going to see a lot of signs, no camping in this area. So again, you have to be careful that you plan your day out, that you're going to get out of areas like this to where there's camping. One thing to remember and watch when you get to areas like this is, besides the people, you've also got the newbies on cycles. And the newbies are a pain in the butt because they don't follow the rules exactly. They don't know exactly what's going on. They do foolish things. They don't know where they're going. So they cause a little bit of danger for you. So make sure you pay attention. You'll see lots of bikepackers and bicyclists and touring people on these type of roads. The problem is, like I said, right now, if I think this is crowded, I don't want to know what it's going to be like in full season when it's hot and sunny. Okay, like I said, in areas like this, you can see the people path is very crowded. A lot of times, the people will just cut across to go to the restaurant. They'll cut across just to do whatever. Walk here because there's too many people, so on and so forth. And the next factor that comes up is your families that ride here. Huge amount of families. So you got a lot of kids who don't pay attention to the riding, so you gotta be careful. Okay, finally the trail goes a little alongside the ocean. For a little bit. It goes here along the ocean and it'll cut back in and out. Definitely, like I said, it's crowded, it's neat. People who don't respect the system just kind of do what they want to do. It's just normal. Don't get off the road 100%. Leave it so it's harder for others. So, like I say, it's a nice area, but same time. So it seems to be a little designated camping spot here in the middle of nowhere. Unique. So, it's marked as camping. Again, marked as a camping spot. Unusual to see on a bike trail like this, but good. Kind of really impressed with this camping thing up here. They have this many camping spots. You roll your bikes up there, bench up there. It's a lot of them in a short period of time. So, like I say, because it's so popular, bike riders especially gotta watch when the little pack animals pass you. They come in little packs, riding with their group and their leader, and they pass you. They don't always pass you the best way, especially when there's other people around. They still try to pass. They pedal hard. Hard pedal, hard pedal, hard pedal. Push it, push it, push it. You can do it. In Poland, you see a lot more families riding together and such. As we say, the sun comes up, so do the people. So do the fun things. It's like one huge coastal amusement park, on and off. As you can see, the bike paths go here and go there. With this many people walking around, you end up having to get on the road because it's just faster and safer for everybody. Friskies and chips. But when a car comes and I can pop up on the side, I do so. Otherwise, no. The trail's not bad when you get between the cities and get in these little forest country roads that are in between. Even though even here can be, depending on how close to a city or a drive-in spot where cars can drive in, how crowded it'll be or cross traffic will be, but in general it's good. Now, at least at a point in time they get smart and they put a little bike lane alongside the road and not keep mixing us with the people walking. But still, car drivers are freaking idiots. As I said, plenty of kids, plenty of bikes, plenty of things going. A little of everything here. Tourist hell. Oh, with so many people today, so much traffic, so much stuff, I'm gonna stop early today. This is kind of a little parking area, so it's kind of free camping. As you see, there's motorhomes and stuff. Found 2 trees that'll work for me. I'll camp here, I'll put the little thing out, and it'll be good for the night. And then move on in the morning, past all this area. It's tourist area. Talama!
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.